Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On this channel, as you all know, we talk about family, love, and lifestyle. And my name is Abosede. So today, I want to ask you a question. When you think about happiness, what image comes to your mind? Is it the image of your handsome husband? Or the image of your beautiful wife? The image of your children? Or is it the image of your bank account? The image of your possessions? Is it the image of your job? Or is it the image of your friends and families? If those are the things that comes to your mind, they are beautiful. But I want to tell you today, if those are the things that you think about when happiness comes through, when you think about happiness and those are the images that comes to your mind, then you are limited. I'm telling you. You know why? Because those things, those people are seasonal. They love you. They love you. They adore you. But they will not always make you happy. Because there are times that your husband, your wife will hurt you. There are times they will make you sad. And that is the reality of life. But if your happiness is centered around God, and that person you see every day in the mirror, then you're limitless. If your happiness is centered around the beautiful person, the handsome person you see every day in the mirror when you wake up, if your happiness is centered around God, then you are limitless. Because this is not conditional. The love of God for us is not seasonal. It is there every time. So today, I just want to encourage you. As much as you love your spouse, you love your wife, you love your children, you love your possessions, do not make them the center of your happiness, because you will be limited. I'm encouraging you to make God the center of your happiness. Let it be about God and also about you. Your happiness is not tied to anybody. And the earlier we understand that, the better for us. Because when you see people that tells you, oh, that my wife is the only reason why I'm happy. When people tell you, oh, my husband is the reason why I'm happy. You will find out that when husbands like that offend them, when wives like that offend them, that is when you see them being sad, being sober for almost all their lives. Because they think that without those people, they cannot be happy. When their children hurt them, they think, oh, without their children, then they cannot be happy. Because their happiness is centered around those people. Guys, today I want to encourage you. Let your happiness be all about God and that person, you, that you see in the mirror every day. Be happy for yourself. Be happy and love God. Love yourself. Be happy for your little wins. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate God in your life. And I tell you, your happiness, your joy will be limitless. Because it is all about God. It is important. And I pray that God will help us. That's what I've just come to encourage you guys with this afternoon. Enjoy yourself. I'm happy. I wake up every day. I'm happy because it's God. It's all around me. That is not to say that you don't have issues. That is not to say that people will not hurt you when your happiness is centered around God. I'm not saying that people will not make you angry. But when things like that happen, it is only for a season. It happens only for a moment. You will not dwell on it. You won't be brooding all day, all year. I'm telling you. Because your happiness is not attached to those people or those things. It is because your happiness is attached, is centered around God. So when people hurt you, when people say things about you, when people do awful things to you, you will still be happy. Even though, you know, you will get hurt. Sometimes you will be sad. But it will only be for a moment, because your happiness is centered around God, because you love God. And because you love God, because your happiness is centered around Him, it will be easy for you to let go of those things that people do to you. So make sure that your happiness is all centered around God today. If you have not been thinking about that, if you have not if you're not matured spiritually to that level, pray for that maturity, for your happiness to be centered around Him, and you'll find out that you will always be happy, despite everything that people do. You know, people will hurt you, people will say things about you. Some people will even do things that would, like, they will expect you to tear up, you know, and you will just, you know, be angry for a moment and then you move on, because your happiness is not attached to them. It is not all about them. It is all about God and about you. It is about you. It's about the fact that you appreciate, you love yourself enough not to allow people determine when and how to be happy. And I pray that God will help us. I've just come to encourage you guys today. Have a blessed day, guys. Bye.